Hello everyone, today we are gonna solve divide to integer problem. So in this problem what we are given is we have two integers and we have to divide them such that we can't use any multiplication, division or mod operator, and we have to return its integer part. So if I divide 10 divided by 3 will be 3.33, but I have to give only the integer part. So how we are going to solve this problem? So basically we have to understand this, that how we are solving it. So we can say that is what I am doing is I am minus 10 minus 3 will give me 7, minus 3 will give me 4, minus 3 will give me 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is negative, 1 minus 3 is negative, so I will not do this. So what will be 1 2 3? So I will say 3 is my quotient and 1 is my remainder. And what is the formula? Formula we already know, that dividend equals to quotient into divisor plus remainder. So here our we have our dividend and divisor. We have to find this quotient. Okay, so without this multiplication and division factor, how we are gonna see? Now understand second way of doing this. So what I will do, I will if I have a 10, so I will minus 3 here. What I will get? I will get positive number. It is greater than 0. So I will minus 6. It is also greater than 0. So I will minus 12. So it will not greater than 0. It is less than 0. It is less than 0. That means my result, right now my result is 2. So I will store it in some variable. Now what I will do, I will minus 10 minus 6 will be 4. So I have 4. Now I will again start minus 3. So 4 minus 3 is greater than 0. Now 4 minus 6 is less than 0. 4 minus 6 is less than 0. So what I will do, I will update my result with this plus 1. So I will making result equals to 3. Now what will be 4 minus 3? So 4 minus 3 will be 1. So 1 minus 3 is less than 0. That means I will stop this and I will return my answer 3. Understand how we can divide two integers with the help of bits manipulation. So now let's check out the code for same. So what we are doing is, first of all we are checking our base condition, which is if my dividend is 2 to the power minus 31 and my divisor is minus 1. So what will be our answer? Our answer will be 2 to the power 31. But we know our range is minus 2 to the power 31 to 2 to the power 31 minus 1. So this will be int overflow. There will be int overflow. So in that condition what we will do, rather than returning this, we will return this int max. We will return int max. Okay, so this is our base condition, and now we will see other test case. So now what we are doing is, if this is not our condition, so we will first find the sign of, like if our dividend and divisor have the same sign, either it is minus minus or it is plus plus, then our answer will be positive. Or if they have different sign, then we will have our minus result. So what we are doing is, first of all we are finding sign, do both of them is greater than 0 or not. Okay, so this is how we finding our sign. Now after finding the sign, we are taking the absolute values of dividend, divisor, and asking our result equals to 0. So our initializing our result equals to 0. Now what we are doing is, we are taking count equals to 0. So what we are doing is, first of all let's say my number is 10. 10 minus 3 is greater than equals to 0. Yes it is. Yes it is. So what we will do, initialize our count equals to 0. Then what we are checking is dividend minus divisor. Divisor is 10. 10 minus 3. And what is this? What is this? So what does it mean? What does it mean? It means change. This is called as a left shift operator. So this is left shift operator. What does it mean? If I have this 1 0 0. So if I do my 4 times 4 2. What does it mean? I have to shift my bits by 2 times. So if I shift it 1 time, so my answer will be this. This is 8 and this is 4. And if I make it again, because I have to shift it 2 times, So my answer will be 1 0 0 0 0. So this will be 16. So this is our shift operator. So now what we are doing is we are doing this, and you can easily remember it that this is known as one change this x is known as 2 power x. So first of all we are checking 10 minus 6 is greater than 0. Yes, it is greater than equals to 0. So what we will do, we will increment our count by 1. Now we will find this. So what it will be, it will be 2 की power 1 which is equals to 2. So now I will check 10 minus 3 into 2 will be 6. 6 greater than equals to 0. Yes, it is. So I will make it 2. So now 2 की power, now 2 की power 2 is 4. So 10 minus 3 into 4 will be 12. Is it greater than 0? No, it is less than 0. It is less than 0. So what I will do, I will make this result equals to 2. Make this result equals to 2, and this dividend I will divide this 10 by 2. So what I will do, 10, this is my 10, and in which I will minus 3, this 3 times 3 left shift count is 2. So what is my 3? 3 is 1 1 1 1, you can say. And if I do this, so what it will be 1 1 0. Okay, so it will be 1 1 0. So what it is? It is 6. It is 6. It is 6. So how it is? First of all, 1 is here, then this 1 is here. So I have 1 1 0 number. So this is 6. So 10 minus 6 will be 4. So now what we are doing is we will again check. We will again start checking from 4. Again start checking from 4. So now 4 minus 3 is greater than 0. Yes, it is. So initialize our count from 0. So now I will update to its 1. Now I will check 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6 is greater than 0. No, it is not. It is less than. It is less than. So what I will do, I will update my count. I will add this 1 into my result. So my result will become 3. So my result is 3. Now what I will do, I will again delete 4 minus 3. So 4 minus 3 will 1. Now I will again check. 1 minus 3 greater than equals to 0? No. So this condition false. So now what I will do, I will return. First of all, I will find the sign. So 10 is greater than equals to 0. Yes. 3 is greater than equals to 0. Yes. So it will return 1. And 1 equals to 1. Yes, it is true. So if it is true, I will return my result. But if it is false, then I will return my negative result. So this is how we solve our problem. So now let's understand what will be our time complexity. So time complexity of this will be log of n square. Why log of n? Because if I minus, this is 10 minus 3, then 10 minus 6, then 10 minus 12. So I am doing it log n time. And then again I will start 4 minus 3, then 4 minus 3, 4 minus 6, then 1 minus 3. And how many times I will do it again? So it will make my time complexity log n square. This is n times, log n times, and this will be done this time log n times. This will also done log n times. If you see here, it is done 3 times, then it is 2, then it is 1. So this is how we are gonna solve this. So time complexity will log n square, and space complexity will be O of 1, because we are not using any extra space. So space complexity will be O of 1. I hope you understand this solution and the time complexity and space complexity part. If it helps you, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.